Train Sim World stream. Apologise for the abrupt ending of Saturday, and of course I had to deal with a water leak, which was not really needed. And I thought I'll just do a quick stream using the 31 on West Somerset. I haven't tried it on, well, also to confirm, I will be doing a stream on Friday night, but what it will be I have no idea. I'll have to think about it. It'll be free. They will be there. They will be soon be available for you to see. So let's go on to West Somerset. Been on this, well, prior to 31 coming out. I haven't been on this at all. Done none of the, I did the training, but I haven't done any of the scenarios or anything. But there's the 31 in all its glory, and because it's a month before Christmas Day, I thought a foggy winter's day. Of course, I expect we will see some traffic. The 08 and the 09, they have 9 services to share, or services for the 09, but the 08 can substitute it. We've got 28 services for the Class 33, and these 19 services for the 47 and the 52, and of course the 31 that you can substitute for. As you can see, that was the stream I attempted on Saturday that went horribly wrong, but I thought I completed anyway, going from Minehead to Bishop's Lydeard. But this time I thought we'd do the 10:15 AM service going from Bishop's Lydeard to Minehead, and hopefully we can do this thing as well, locomotive exchange at Minehead, or a light loco move at Minehead, just something a bit different. So yeah. Also, I will try using the AWS for the first time on the 31. I've slowly been getting into using the safety systems, learning all about it on the different locomotives on the different routes. I tried the ACS 64 on Northeast Corridor New York, and that was quite good, despite how broken are the signal and safety systems are on that route. I found it reasonably easy to understand. So I'm going to put the foot warmer on, make it feel a bit more Christmassy. Switch the instrument lights on, master switch on. Reverse it forward. I'm putting the AWS on. Oh, there we go. And then of course for lights, route indicator, and for the sake of it, the engine light. And then finally, before we set off, meet the seat. Adjust the seat height. Right, we're ready to go. I thought it'd be nice to try the 31 on West Somerset in this winter setting, because it just made me feel like, it's a bit more, just a month until Christmas Day. I know how alarming that is, how fast it's gone this entire year really, and also, it's a month till, of course, the big day. And yeah, I'm sure panicking about what presents to buy, what the food's going to be like, etc, etc. So, and of course it can mimic that kind of winter express or winter train they have on the heritage railways this time of year, like these Santa specials. Little kids can come on and see Santa Claus, of course, on the train, so it's nice for them. Actually, I saw in the news the other day there was a radical attempt to bring in people to a heritage railway. I think up in the East Anglia area, I think it was, was that they got this, I can't remember what locomotive it was, but they got a steam train service, and they festooned it in Christmas lights, and they ran it at night, and it looks remarkable. It looks so cool. I was like, yeah, that's how to attract people to go on your festive rides in the winter, that's for sure. Yeah, this will be a challenge, using AWS for the first time with the 31 on this route, and first time ever using AWS, as well as, of course, driving the 31 going from Bishop's Ligid to Minehead. Hopefully we can complete it in one piece, and hopefully on time as well. A bit down a notch the throttle, so we can just keep a consistent-ish kind of speed, like within the 20s, close to the 20s. Don't want to be too slow. I mean, our next stop is, of course, Crocombe Heathfield in just over 3 miles, and we're due in at 10:34 AM. So plenty of time, but I want to get there early. Earlier the better. I remember I did used the 31 on Tees Valley when I tested that out. Yeah, I was pretty late with that. So I hope to not repeat that again. Anyway, I hope you all are well and good. Hope you've had a good weekend, and hopefully you've had a good start to the week at least. Start of yet another week in 2019. Of course, not only this time next month will be, of course, the big day, Christmas, but of course you might have a new government, a new Prime Minister, and maybe, well, surely some new Train Sim World DLC, but what it will be, a new route, a new locomotive, etc, etc, then I have no idea. UK Trains, hello, good evening. How are you? I hope you are well and good. Hope you've had a good day and a good weekend as well. I'm just trying the 31 on West Somerset, going from Bishop's Ligid to Minehead. I did attempt to do a stream going from Minehead to Bishop's Ligid, but that all went horribly wrong because I had other things to do at the time of doing a stream, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the 31, you know, drives going from Bishop's Ligid at least to Minehead, you know, in terms of different undulations. And of course I've got the AWS on for the first time ever, not on just the 31 but literally ever in Train Sim World. I'm only now just starting to get used to the signal and safety systems, or braving it, so to speak. I'll just pick up this pace a bit. We're going dipping below 20, let's get to 25. Good loco this, not trying to West Somerset. Yeah, well, give it a try in West Somerset, you know. It's certainly a different challenge with the different undulations and so on and so forth. I haven't actually been on the 30. I haven't been on the 31 as much. To be honest, I haven't been on this game much at all. Particularly last week, I wasn't on it at all. I think I was on it a lot last weekend, then I did a stream this time last week on Long Island Railroad because I was bored out of my mind. But I really wanted to trying to do. I really wanted to do a run on West Somerset with the 31. Plus, it also, you know, lets me get back onto West Somerset. I mean, I haven't played on West Somerset since, well, probably back in the summer, actually, when the Class 52 came out months ago. I think it was back in the midsummer, wasn't it? June, July, and I haven't been on it since then. It's nice to get back into West Somerset. It can get a bit boring, you know, because there's not much to do on it really. But you know, when the fact you get new locomotives and they can be used on West Somerset or other routes, you know, it's good fun to revisit them. You're speeding. I'm not anymore. I ain't speeding anymore. I'm not speeding anymore. Wait, come on. Only 1 mile an hour. 1 mile an hour will do. I mean, sometimes some drivers actually on the heritage railways, they actually go way over the limit. They can sometimes go to 30-40 miles an hour, and you know, I don't know if I get a telling off afterwards, but you know, I'm sure they'll have their reasons. I hope they add a pacer. Yeah, I hope they add a pacer too. Will it arrive? Possibly. When? No idea. I don't like it as it's slow, but I will go back one day. Yeah, give it a try. I'm sure you'll go back to it one day, you know. Certainly a refreshing experience using the newer locomotives on West Somerset. That's for sure, and yeah, it's certainly slow. I think it would take a good hour, maybe more, just to get to Ready Minehead. Let's see if I can make it in one piece. Right, let's increase the power a bit. Let's get the speed up a bit again. 1 mile to go. Yeah, if they did add a pacer, I think that could be compatible with West Somerset. Maybe it'd be quite a bit of good fun, won't they? I mean, people wanted the 37 to be usable on West Somerset, as well as the 40 and the 45, and you know, I mean the 08 with both of the liveries from Northern Transpennine and Tees Valley, you can be used on this in place of the 09, Class 09. So yeah, I think what will really bring this route to life will be a steam engine. Yeah, I said the S word. Steam engine. I think a Great Western pannier tank would be good, because it's quite slow speed, you know, so I presume you won't have to worry about any graphical problems with the wheels and such. But yeah, that'll be brilliant. I mean, it'll be an ideal route, you know. It's a heritage railway. They run steam locomotives on it, so you know, why not? Nothing to lose. James Trains. Hi, good evening. Hope you're all good. Whoop. That caught me off guard. The AWS. Hey, too busy looking at the chat. Whoopsie daisy. Your names are Connor and James. Oh, hey, Connor and James. hope you're both good. Sure you are. Hate homework. Yeah, everyone hates homework. Studying and research and all that stuff, isn't it? What's your homework on? Not maths, is it? Hope not. If I'm distracting you, then meh. You'll be alright. Right, we're just approaching Crocombe Heathfield now. There's that pesky red signal coming up just where the stopping, where you need to stop at the station. So, yeah, I hate this red signal. PE. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm applying the brakes right now. I just cannot afford to stuff this up. Not this time. really don't want to stuff it up. Couldn't care how close I am to that pesky red signal, how far away I am, I should say. Oh, no, now's the time to stop. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, stop, 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 stop. Ooh, that was close. Closer than I thought, but we made it. We've done it. And breathe. Hey, first achievement. We've made it. We've made it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go. My phone's going to die. Other streams open in the future. Yeah, no worries. UK trains. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you another time. Take care. No worries, buddy. No, not a problem. Of course, the stream will be able to be, you know, you'll be able to rewatch the stream again when it's over, hopefully. In one piece, you know, nothing going wrong, you know, like no crashes or anything like that with the stream or the game or the PlayStation, you know, so, yeah, but when the stream comes to its hopefully successful conclusion, you'll be able to rewatch it on the channel as many times as you wish and see me fail many more times. Just to confirm, I will be doing another stream on Friday evening. We have to wait until 10:35, so you've got a long time, so you can go and do what you need to do, have a cup of tea, or have something to eat, or check up on things on your phones, or your friends, you know. Nothing to worry about here. So, do you get a good deal with that West Somerset Railway? What, in terms of buying the route, or because it's good because of the 31 being added? I suppose it's alright. I mean, I haven't been on it in ages, so it's not my favourite, you know. It's now and again it's nice to revisit it and thrash the hell out of some locomotives, so yeah. Like train wise, yes, it's alright. I mean, 52 is good fun, with those two engines it has. The 33 was good. I mean, again, I haven't played it in so long, I can hardly remember. Yeah, we're talking like the summer here, the last time I actually played West Somerset until now. But yeah, it's good fun. I mean, the scenarios are good. Particularly that one with the 09, when you have to do some shunting work, you know, take some coaches out of Minehead and couple up to some other ones from, I don't know, somewhere quite far away on the line and bring them back. So yeah, it's quite good, especially the add-ons. It makes it a more complete experience. I mean, apparently this route is set in a diesel gala environment, so yeah, it's alright. In terms of services, you get 28 services for the 33, 9 for the 09 and the 08, that can be swapped, and 19 services for the 47, 52, and of course the 31. Of course you can swap, you know, the locomotives and, you know, do the services whichever train you wish to use. When you don't, can I see all the things you get with it, please? West Somerset, yeah? Yeah, okay. I'll show you at least. Yeah, the locomotives and the scenarios, and that's for sure. The scenarios are pretty good. It comes with, West Somerset was 6 scenarios and 3 scenarios each for the 33 and the 52. And the reason why I also wanted to do this run going from Bishop's Lydeard to Minehead is because hopefully the moment you arrive at Minehead there's some shunting work to do, like move some locomotives around, you know, preparing for the next train. So that'd be quite fun. Oh yeah, James Trains, do you have the 31 or And what's your opinion on it? Do you like it, or at least do you like the look of it? Of course, you haven't got it. I do agree. If you haven't got it, I do feel for you. It is quite expensive, as all the DLCs are on Train Sim World. Just sit in the cab for a moment. Yeah, you got the 31. Well, you love it. Great. It's good fun to use, especially on Tees Valley. I did a stream with it last weekend. Well, weekend before, I should say. It was great doing the passenger runs with the 101. You know, going to Saltburn and having to run around the train using some sidings you couldn't use before. It was great fun. And also the tank wagons, the what's it called? The cement wagons, the PCA wagons. You know, running them down to Tees Yard and coupling up to some empty ones or full ones, whatever, running them back up. So yeah, it's a good. I think it's the best. I know it's some statement this, but I think it's the best loco add-on we've had. I think personally, I think so. Just in terms of stuff to do on service mode, and also for scenarios as well, are really quite interesting. Even though there's only 3 of them, but you know, 3's better than none. And plus the detailing, of course, in the cab, and especially the audio, I feel it's much more of a complete package with the 31. I know Dovetail had some assistance for some second and third party developers, you know, to help, of course, you know, make the 31, you know, getting access to the sounds, and of course modelling it out, I suppose. So yeah, it's certainly a marvellous locomotive to have. Right, let's lock the doors. First application at least. Don't want to have the train rolling backwards. Now I believe it gets to a point where instead of having massive upward undulation, bloody hell, what am I saying? Jesus, excuse me. What am I saying? We should be getting to a point where we be having downward gradient instead of a massively upward gradient. That's what I meant to say. Right. Don't want to over torque the engine. I think that will be okay. There we go. Immediately look, 0.2% downward gradient. So we'll be getting a bit more assistance. Right, so much so I'm gonna turn the throttle off. I mean, next stop is Stagumber, I think that's how you say it, at 10:43. And it's what, 10:45 now, so yeah. Bit of time, but not much time. I hate it when you need to do 20 miles an hour on my Somerset surfaces. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a pain in the neck, isn't it? Does certainly make it feel like a long journey when it really shouldn't be. It's only 26 miles, isn't it, or 22 miles. It's not the longest route in the game, yet it feels like the longest one. Yeah, I know that sometimes, cheekily, some of the drivers in real life that drive, you know, these locomotives or steam engines, they do sometimes tend to go way over that limit, 20, 25, sometimes go 30 or 40. Oh dear, internet quality's rubbish. Never mind. As long as it keeps running and doesn't break, I'm happy. I mean, West Somerset does look weird in the winter, you know, and the fact that there's leaves on the trees. Really, that's the way it is, isn't it? I wonder what we will get next month, or this time next month at least, from Dovetail. What will we get DLC wise? I think because of the current cycle we should be expecting a UK route or United Kingdom route, whether it be new or historical. It might not be a route, it might be a locomotive add-on. We might not get anything at all in December. You never know. I remember last year in December, for consoles at least, they didn't release any DLC until January. So but I'm pretty sure they will release at least something for consoles in December. But what it will be, I hope it's either, well, it's going to be a British route, hopefully, fingers crossed, but you know, I don't mind if it's historical or not, but we'll have to see. The one thing I want is that damn diesel shunter. Been banging on about it for so long. I hope it comes in either December or January. Oh hey, Danny Holland, you just appeared out of nowhere. How are you? I will go that fast too. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Hopefully more UK route. Hopefully so, hopefully so. Fingers crossed. Hey, instead of like writing a letter to Santa Claus, we might have to write a letter to DG Dovetail. Get on our knees and beg, plead. We need one. If we don't get a modern UK route, hopefully we can, you know, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? I mean, we want a modern UK route. You know, I want the German diesel shunter. And what else do I want? I wouldn't mind a loco add-on for Great Western Express. If we don't get a modern UK route anytime in the future, then I wouldn't mind getting a German shunter and a loco add-on for Great Western Express. Because you think about it, that's the only route of the original three, you know, what was it, North East Corridor and Rapid Transit, that hasn't got a loco add-on. Makes you think, doesn't it, what that could be. You never know, we might get a steam train, a steam locomotive, might get a pannier tank for this. That will really, that'll make West Somerset Railway everyone's favourite route then, if we had a steam engine, whatever it would be, whatever loco, or type of loco, a tank engine, a big locomotive, I don't know. Anyway, I've been chatting so much, we're a bit low on speed, aren't we? So let's let it drift. Or gradually get up to 25 miles per hour. Oh my lord, we've only got just over 3 minutes until Stagumber. Right, let's have a look at the Chidley chat. They should give us a new livery for the 43 on Great Western Railway to London and North Eastern Railway or East Midlands Railway. Yeah, they should, that'll be good. They have a livery, what am I saying? There's a Class 66 which you can have different liveries on, I believe. DB Shanker and an EWS, I think, top of my head, that's what it's called. But again, it's licensing, isn't it? It's basically, when it comes to these modern UK routes and locomotives, how much is Dovetail willing to pay to get access to these licenses, you know? So obviously the companies, you know, like Virgin Trains, or, you know, I don't know, Southwest Trains, or this, you know, these companies, they ask for so much. I mean, I remember, I mean, this is a bit off topic, but I remember when, if you don't know, the game Gran Turismo Sport, you know, was when it was launched on the PS4, what, 2 years ago, people were crying out for a Belgian racetrack known as Spa. And the reason why it wasn't in the game was because the circuit owners, who were they were asking for a big fee from Polyphony Digital, who of course make Gran Turismo, to pay X amount of money for it to be licensed in the game, and apparently it was too much, and Polyphony Digital basically said, nope, we can't pay that much money, it's too much. And it didn't, of course it remained like that until, what, I think it was September, October this year, where it was finally added. They finally come to an agreement on the money front, and it was added in. So I think that's what's happening with Dovetail at the moment, in terms of maybe that, you know, the reason as to why they can't get a modern route in is because of the fees for licensing. Of course, it's easier to get older locomotives because obviously, you know, they're acquired by you know, even museums or private owners, and of course heritage railways. They don't ask for a big fee as much when it comes to getting access to these locomotives to add in a game, and etc, etc. It's irritating, but that's the way it goes. That's my theory on it, but you know, It wouldn't surprise me if it's not correct. Right. Let's have a look. Great Testimonies, additional content. Yep. Virgin trains can be used freely after December the 8th. Why December the 8th? Why that day? Not do their license expire with someone or something? Like partnership? And SW Southwest trains can be because they aren't in use. Fair enough. December the 8th. I'm gonna have to have a cheeky peek at that. Oh my god, maybe not. I've just noticed we're coming up to Stockholm and we've got to stop. Like now. And stop. Wow. That goes to show. Always be on guard. I haven't heard the AWS go off actually. That usually catches me out. But we're here at Stagumba, or whatever they call it. Anyway, Simulator Pro, good evening, hope you're well. Maybe had a good weekend and a good start to the week. Don't know because that's when the license for ECML expires. The East Coast Main Line. Oh, okay. Imagine if we got that. That would be wow. I mean, I doubt we'll get the whole length of the East Coast Main Line, but I'm pretty sure a fraction of it. You know, half of the route maybe, or be a hint of what we might be getting if it's a British route. But in terms of time, the time period, is it going to be modern or not? Different story. But if, because of course Tees Valley Line, they can do a route, they could do an extension to Newcastle, because obviously Tees Valley Line is, well, not close to Newcastle, but you know, there can be a little extension maybe to Newcastle. If they were considering a extension to Tees Valley Line. But hey, a route to Newcastle, I think that'll be, or going from Newcastle or through it, that'll be great. I'll be all for it. Anyway, I turn the throttle off, let it get speed, gather speed on its own. Next stop is Williton at 11:01 AM. Okay, so no need to panic. Right, let's have a look at the messages on the Tiddly chat. Who is your internet provider? Sky. Yeah, I know, it's crap, isn't it? I know, embarrassment, isn't it? Hey, what can I do? Hope to upgrade to fibre optic broadband pretty soon. I think we were when I probably move house, which is not too far away. I think I'll ask for an upgrade then, or maybe change provider, go to BT or something like that. Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. Okay, hoping we get another one UK route for train similar 2020. The London to Brighton line would be good. Yes, that would be a good route actually. It's reasonable length, isn't it? I don't know the exact. I don't know what runs on that route, that line. You know, route. You know, was it Southwestern Trains? Do they run that? Do they own that portion of line? I honestly no idea. I'm not much of a train expert, to be honest. I'm more of a football expert than a train expert. Yeah. Yeah, but we can come up with thousands and thousands, couldn't we, of what would, you know, which modern route would be used next in the Train Sim World release. We could come up with thousands. And literally. It could be anything, literally anything. It's just the big question is, I mean, is it going to be a modern route or not? Because I had someone the other day tell me that we've only got one modern UK route. Well, that technically isn't true, because Somerset, sadly to say, is modern. It is classed as a modern route because at Minehead they have a turntable, and that wasn't installed until 2008. And of course, you know, you've got the turntable in, so yeah, we have got a modern route. So 2 modern routes and what, 1 and 2 historical routes. So you know, it's nicely balanced, isn't it? You know, what's going to come next? Are we going to get a historical route or a modern route? Who knows? Right, Class 800s with Southern dominated the line with Thames Lake. Okay, yeah, the Class 800 will be great actually, because of course they replaced the 43s, didn't they? I think. So that would be good actually, if we, in terms of a locomotive add-on to Great Western Express, if he added the Class 800, because of course they've got the license for Great Western Railway. So they can literally just ring up Great Western GWR and say, hey, we're Dovetail, can we come down, have a record and get photos of your Class 800 please, and interior and so on and so forth. I'm sure they'd be reluctant to say yes. They have nice track. Yeah, they are. I mean, I think they can also be powered without electrification. You know, they can run under their own steam, so to speak, as well as, of course, they have their own catenaries and so on and so forth. Because I think some parts of Great Western Express, in terms of the game, Train Sim World, it doesn't have I don't know, what, Slough or something onwards to London Paddington. You have the overhead cabling, so yep. Good grief, this chat's going on fast. Can't keep up. BT operating pay £40 a month, get on to a super fast broadband, literally 50 to second megabytes on unlimited calls. Okay, well I do pay, well I've got BT phone line, landline, but not of course the internet. I mean, I've been loyal. I mean, Sky have been pretty good customer wise, you know, money wise, but of course now it's getting to that point where the old girl's running out of steam, and maybe it's time for a replacement. But you know, that's out of my control. I do not pay the costs of internet. I'd like to, but yeah, I think it's best to wait until the Sky contract expires or something. I want to move house, then I'll maybe raise it up with me parents, and yeah, never know. Right, what have we got? Class 800s have nice traction motors. The sound they can use overhead screens fully electrified and partly. Okay, yep, exactly right. Simulator Pro. I think the Class 8, that'll be a really good add-on. I think if we don't get a modern UK route, you know, hopefully they can, I mean, we're going to get a route from the UK. If we get an historic route, hopefully they can throw in a modern, well, add-on for Great Western Express. It will balance it out nicely, even though it's not, you know, what we really want. We want a UK modern route, so I'm not really fussed, to be honest. I'm just happy whatever we get, to be honest. I mean, there have been times in the past where Dovetail have released 2 DLC packs in the same month. I'm thinking, what, back to, was it April, I think, or June time? What was it, when they released the, was it Tees Valley and the 52 in the same month, or was it the 155 and the 52? I can't quite remember. No, I think it was the 155 and the 52, because they were both announced on the same day. AWS hasn't gone off for a while, has it? There you are. Just put on the brakes a bit. Oh, because well, there goes AWS. Spoke too soon. Next we got a speed limit of 15 miles per hour. I haven't seen any traffic yet, but there we go. Alright guys, well, if we had a modern UK route or a historical United Kingdom route, which one would you have? Let it out. pick your, you know, let it be your favourite UK route, modern or historic. What would it be? I would like to know. If you ask me, I don't really have a favourite route, you know, in terms of United Kingdom or historical, modern route. I don't really have a favourite, to be honest. I'm not really that bothered. Anyway, we haven't got a 155 in Train Sim W. No, I mean the German one. You know, the DBR 155. We have that. That's what I mean with 155. Not a class 155 like UK routes. I meant like the DBR 155. Right, let's have a look at this chiddly chat again. They love going in the cycle of American, UK and German routes and add-ons, and they don't do any other countries. No, they don't. Because those three countries are apparently their biggest markets, you know, in terms of making money. So that's why. I believe, but I'm sure in the future, far in the future, we might go to a different country. I like to go to Asia. I like to go to Japan. You know, not the bullet. Yeah, have a route going in Tokyo. That'd be brilliant. I'd love that. Oh, I see what you mean. It's confused. No worries, Danny Holland. We all make mistakes, don't we? Even though we don't want to, but we do. We make mistakes. No worries. Something for me because it's local London to Brighton, as I live right down the middle of that line. Ah, of course. We all want a route that goes past our house, don't we? Or near our house. Anyway, we are approaching Woolerton, and it's quiet as can be here. No trains on the other side of the platform, or the other platform, I should say. No class 08, 09 or 08 or 33 in sight. What's the time in? Oh my good lord, it's nearly 9 o'clock. It's getting late, isn't it? And we're just slowly cruising in. Way early again. I'm cool with that. There's the depot. The diesel depot. Shame you can't open the sheds and put your locomotive away. But there we go. That's the way it is. There we go. That'll do. It looks weird with the sun. It's like a bright misty day. Maybe I should have put more cloud in the sky. Make it feel like a really dark, miserable, misty winter's day. Oh well. Oh, is that? It is, isn't it? Yeah, there's a train coming in. I thought I could see something in the distance. What is that? That must be a... well, it has to be, I suppose, a 33. Alright, it's finally something other than a, well, us. Something other than us. Me, a 31 on this line today. There's a 33. We have to wait for a while. Again. Oh, God. Hey, 33, whenever, here he comes. There he is. He's cruising in with his little service. Nice noise, isn't it? 33 makes a nice noise. They all do, really, the diesel locomotives. They all do. All aboard, 33. Disembark and come aboard the 31. Right, let's have a look. I recently emailed Transport for Wales and questioned whether they would consider working with DTG on a TSW route, and they said they definitely would. Ooh, what would that, what route would that be? What was that railway I remember? Do you remember? I remember there was a video years ago I used to watch. It was a video, oh, sugar, what was it? It was in Wales. It was like a mountain railway. Tiny green little narrow gauge engines or something. Green little tank engines. One coach going up and down a mountain. You know, the biggest mountain in England or something. I forget what it was. Ah. Was it Festiniog Railway? No, that's not it. Snowdon, that's it. Mount Snowdon. The Mount Snowdon Railway, that's it. I asked about the Heart of Wales line. Oh, I don't know where that is. What is that like? What would that be? I have no idea. But, yeah, a route in Wales would be good. Or a route in Scotland. Or Northern Ireland. Sorrow Plains, hello. Good evening. Hope you're well, my friend. Finally had a chance to tackle this. Tackle the 31 on West Somerset on a misty winter's day. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. Hopefully the PlayStation won't blow up or the internet crashes and collapses and burns, and hopefully the game won't crash either. To be fair, actually, since the previous update we've had to this game, fixing things, I haven't had the game break on my PlayStation 4. I had it once, and it was rather more common thing on my Xbox, but since I switched over to PlayStation, it's been hardly seen the game crashing, really, to be honest. Maybe it's because I'm not going on it as much. I'm gonna quick... oh no, no need. The doors are open still on the 33. Right, it goes from Llanelli, oh, I don't know how you say it, Llanelli to Shrewsbury. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up when when the stream's finished, or I think I need to do a bit more research. So I do appreciate, you know, route suggestions coming in, because then I can have a further look at it, look into these routes and really understand, you know, how good these routes could be if Dovetail pick and choose one of them, because they are pretty active on the forums in terms of picking out routes, can't they? I know one person did a route suggestion on Tees Valley Line, and would you believe it, we got it. So Salvo Trains, what happened to the stream yesterday? Basically it just all collapsed, really. The internet started playing up, no surprise, and then I had a water leak to contend with, as well as the tumble dry giving up, so I had to suddenly halt the stream and focus on that. But now we're going to focus on this, withdrawing from Williton, and our next stop, not far away at all, Donniford Halt. Come on, I'm eager to go. Come on, come on. Oh, it's going to beat me. 33. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not much time to lose. Not only does this feels like it's taking forever, but it's getting late too. It's just past 9 o'clock. Hopefully we can get it done before 10 o'clock. That would be nice. Anyway, let's look at the stream quickly. Close enough. Ein E leaf. I'll say, oh, I don't know. My brain's broken today. Let me look at it again. I'm too busy focusing on the game. Close enough. Ein F Lee. Okay. I have to start taking lessons in Welsh now. If I adopt a Welsh accent, maybe it'll be easier to say it. Oh dear. I'm pretty good with an Irish accent. I do act, by the way. Well, I'm not that radical, but I do act. I've been acting since the age of 7, and I can do decent accents. But never perfect. Lanifley. Oh, I don't know. Leave it for today. Leave it. I'll focus on it tomorrow. It's not an L, it's an I. Oh, okay. Inefley. I don't know. That's how you got it. Hooray! I got it. Inefley. Inefley. There we go. Oh, dearie me. Clearly my knowledge of the wider world, other than train Sim World and FIFA and Formula 1, I need to expand my knowledge on many, many things. Never mind. Oh, we got upward to gradient, 0.5%. Can't have that. Can increase the speed just a bit. Up to 20 maybe. Look at the amount of chats we've had. 57. Jesus Christ. Make that 58 now. So many. Right. No. Inefley. Whichever. I'll have to watch back the stream and hopefully I can pronounce it correctly maybe next time. Anyway, oh my goodness me, we have break because AWS will kill me. No, we've overrun it. We're gonna overrun it by a long way. Oh dear, that's the first screw up of this stream. Oh dear. Whoops. Just don't sit in the chair. Sit in the chair. Oh, okay, that's alright. They can hop out, can't they? In the freezing cold snow. Came in delayed for you. Okay. Put it in Google Translate. I will. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's have a go. Let's have a look. Google Translate. I haven't got Google Translate app. Let's go on Google and see. If I just type it in, I better be ruddy quick with it. Whoop, now I've got to lock the doors. This stream is all falling apart, isn't it? I'm so busy focusing on pronouncing a ruddy Welsh word. I'm not focusing. Next stop is Watchet. Again, in less than a mile. We've got to be there 11 minutes past 11. Right. Put in Google Translate. Ah, here we go. Right, let's have a look. Whoa, my good God. Focus on the speed at the same time. Why won't it go down anymore? Welsh, that's it. Right. Whoa. What the hell? What kind of a voice is that? Oh dearie me, I don't know if you picked that up, but that was pathetic. That can't be right, is that how you say it? Lanefle. Okay, I don't know. If I've said it right, hip hip hooray. If I haven't, oh well. Must focus. Focus. Need to focus on the route. Focus on West Somerset, man. Oh dear me, I Google that voice for Google Translate. Oh dear. Lanefle. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Yeah, that's it, well done. Oh, Lanefle. Hey. I'll be adopting a Welsh accent all the time now. I'll probably forget about it the next time I do a stream though. Oh dear. I'll have to give DT Dovetail a ring. Can you do a route to Lanefle please? Or going from or going through? Should I be like, yeah, sure. Anyway, we've got to be on the brakes because we've got 10 mile speed limit. Yeah. We'll just get under it, won't we? Certainly challenging, isn't it, West Somerset? Especially when you haven't been on it for so long. Certainly is a wee bit of a challenge. I'll tell you what did disappoint me with this add-on, and there isn't many disappointments, is the fact that, okay, the beta didn't come with it, but also you can't use it on Northern Transpennine. And I saw a photo of it in the forums of a picture of the 31. I think it was at Leeds or Manchester in that time period of the 1980s. So why is it not in Northern Transpennine? I do not know. Maybe they didn't have enough time to get it to work on Northern Transpennine or something. I believe it was something to do with maybe there was the number of wagons it could pull or something. Something along those lines. It was very peculiar. I'm pretty sure eventually they'll make it compatible on Northern Transpennine. That'll be great fun, won't it? Doing some services on that. Be it passenger or maybe freight. Break. There we go. We're doing okay time wise, a bit. We're just over a minute late this time. Bamba Gaming. Oh, Bam Bam Gaming I should say. 12. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. Hope you are good. Jesus. What is it now? 9:15. God. I've been on it since what? 7:30. Jeez Louise. Well then again, the first time I did it I failed. The service hit a red light at Crocombe Heathfield. I could have taken off half an hour maybe off, but you know, it's the way it is. Because it apparently they didn't have the right MK of carriages. Oh, okay, that would explain it. Maybe the carriages, I don't know, for maybe on that particular route you couldn't cope with it or something. Then again, maybe using 2 Class 31s to pull the express, Maybe that could be a possibility. Maybe that's what they're working on, maybe. But it depends if it's real or not, you know. That's probably my fault, sorry. It's alright. It's only a game. Don't need to be apologetic. No, it's my fault because I'm not concentrating. It is not your fault, Danny Holland, or any of you lovely people. I am the driver, not you. And if I make mistakes, it is my responsibility. Gotta put your hands up and be honest. Right, our next stop is Washford. Just over 2 miles, you've got to be there 11:20. Wow. Oh, because the 31 didn't pull MK2s. Oh, okay. You have very good knowledge, Danny Holland, when it comes to train stuff, I'll tell you. Wish I could be as knowledgeable as you. When it comes to trains and routes and what can they pull and can't they pull and stuff like that. I was hoping to do some little shunting work. I think when you arrive at Minehead there's some shunting work. I was thinking of doing that. Maybe that might not happen because of time. It might happen, I don't know, but that depends on time because it's getting a little bit late. I don't want to go on until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Otherwise I'll be getting a bit tired then. Whoop. Downward gradient 0.5. Take the throttle off for that, I think. I'm going to check the scores quickly of Aston Villa and Newcastle. Oh dear, Aston Villa 2, Newcastle United 0. Well, that's going to irritate the Newcastle fans. It will definitely irritate their manager, Steve Bruce. He used to manage Newcastle. Oh well. I thought AWS on the 31 would be, you know, because obviously I've never used any sort of signal and safety systems on ever. I thought it would be quite challenging, but actually on West Somerset it isn't, because obviously there's hardly, you know, you're not pressing the button to the acknowledge button on consistently. Of course you do on other routes, but not on West Somerset it seems. I thought you could, but could. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I know about Southwestern Railways, to be honest. Oh, okay. I presume you live in that, you know, within the operating area of the Southwestern Railway. Did you say about it earlier on in the chat, saying you lived near something railway? I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. Right, 1 mile to go until we hit Washford. We're approaching Washford. I'll have to check on the map, see how close we are to the finish line, aka Minehead. I haven't seen an 09 running around with its little four carriage service. Maybe they don't do it at this time of day. I live in Bookham on the Guildford to Waterloo via Evingham Junction and Epsom branch line. Wow, a lot of traffic round there. Hey, that must be epic. Bet you hear and see trains going by all the time. Do you do train spotting by any chance? Like, in your free time, do you go out and have a look now and again and see what's running around the rails there? Or on the rails, I should say. Anyway, while that's happening, we're approaching Washford in 670 yards. Just one platform, I think, yep. No, one platform? Two platforms. No, hang on, I'm getting confused. Is this the one with the sidings? I think it is. Not too sure. Wow, Guildford to Waterloo. Well, hey, imagine that being a route. I'll have to ask my granddad, because he lives near Guildford. He lives just outside of it. Oh, I'll have to ask him. What route would he like? He likes his trains. Yeah, there are some sidings. I thought there was. So we are very, very near to the end now. Let's just lose some speed. I think if we apply the brakes now, hopefully we'll come to a stop at the end of the platform. Magic. That's probably right on the marks, that was. Really good. Oh yeah, I didn't check the map. If there was a little 03 running around. Let me have a check. How far have we got to go? Oh, still a bit to cover. What's going on? Nope. Anything here? Oh, there's this. I think that's the 47. Yeah, 47 just sitting there at Minehead. Come on, let's go. Next stop is Blue Anchor in 2 miles time. We've got to be there at least before 11:31 AM. Well, let's go. Right. Many 455 units stored. So we get 450 and 444 units for South Western Railway. 377 units from Southern going past everything. Wow, that's a lot of traffic, that's for sure. That'd be great. Dovetail could do a portion of that route. Busyness everywhere you go. I'll tell you, there was a route I did like the look of the other day. I saw it on the forums. It was going... Oh, I forget where it was starting from. It was going to either Bournemouth or Southampton. And I know, you know, obviously in Southampton you've got the giant dockyard, you know, the harbours, the big, you know, cruise ships and all in there. So, you know, I reckon it'll be some pretty busy rail traffic on in that area. I don't know, where does it run from? Is it London to Bournemouth or something? Or I don't know. I saw it the other day. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it looked like a really good proposal. Now that I would like. Alright. Now we're bang on at 25. Let's apply the brakes a bit. Sometimes go spotting at Guildford, Maine after college to see the 458, 450, 455, 456 and sometimes the super voyages for cross country. Hey. I have to look at that online. I mean, I'll just, you know, basically, I don't know what the locomotives look like in terms of 458, 450, 4555, 456, you know, I don't know. Again, I'm not much of a expert on trains and much of a fan of them. I only started, I mean, I used to like trains when I was really young, but then obviously since I was growing up, my passion for trains dwindled dramatically, and only now it's starting to slowly build back up again because of Train Sim World and so on and so forth. Oh my good lord, need to get on the brakes. Getting a bit over the speed limit there. Not good at all. The AWS isn't crying away, is it? For me being 2 miles over the speed limit. Okay. Seems quite relaxed about it. Oh, we'll have to put the brakes on soon. We've got a 10 mile per hour speed limit coming up. And a yellow signal. Oh. Why is that then? Another train at the station, maybe? Oh, I didn't see one on my quick brief look at on the map. Maybe there is. I think speed-wise you've been pretty good, haven't we? You haven't drastically gone over the speed limit, like reaching 40 miles per hour. I mean, now and again we're just going over the speed limit, but pretty consistent. I'm quite pleased with that. Approaching Blue Anchor. We also have model railways. Some special those things are from eBay second hand, and I don't model any particular era. Anything goes. Yeah, I used to have a train set. Albeit I only got one train set. It's a Hornby one. I think like a Hornby startup set. It was a little red tank engine with a carriage, a van, and a little truck. I mean, it was just going round a circle. I think I got that for my like 8th, 9th birthday, and I still have it. I tried it out a few months ago and it still works. Would you believe it? Despite gathering dust and probably getting battered. Have you got an Instagram? I do, yes. Not one for this channel, but I have a personal Instagram account. Yeah. Do you? Do you have one? Instagram or Twitter or, you know, stuff like that. I don't go on it that much. You know, what I usually do on Twitter is I've been posting pictures of scapes, which I've been on Gran Turismo Sport. I have this little blue Corvette, and I've been just taking snaps of it, going to different places around the world. It's just good fun. Oh my goodness! Now we need to play. Quick, 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 quick! Get down the speed. Don't want the AWS to be mean to me. Now we got 2 platforms here. Is a service coming the other way? I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, there's always out the 147 I see parked up at Minehead. Nothing more, nothing less. Just that one little 47. Unless it's got a train together and in the time of me doing this service and charging away to Bishop's Lidget, and fair enough. Right. No, you have Instagram. Okay, is your Instagram name Danny Holland? And I'll just, when the stream's over, I'll follow you. Oh, I need to brake badly. I'll put there. No, don't blow it. Don't blow the service. No, no. Stop. Oh, I forgot about that red. Oh. What am I doing? Turn off the wipers, you sodding thing. I'm trying to access the doors. Ugh. I hate that wiper. Yeah, go there. Oh, that red caught me off guard. I had no choice but to put on emergency brakes. If I didn't, the service would have ended in failure. Yeah, well, Danny Holland, I'll add you. And if you won't know who I am, then I'll add you on, you know, I'll follow you on Instagram, and I'll give you a quick message saying, hey, it's Spurs Radio 96. If you have a PlayStation, send me a request, you know, friend request or something, and I can, yeah, follow. I haven't got many friends on PlayStation. I've only had PlayStation for what, a few months. I've been on Xbox all these years, and I finally made the jump to PlayStation. Might have got to lock my doors, that's quick. Oh Christ, don't do that. I didn't want to overtalk the engine again. There we go. Next stop is Dunster, not far to go now. Come on. Holland 4849. Alright, sweet. I will follow you indeed. And I'll give you a message. Just letting you know it's me. You're probably wondering, hey, why aren't you omitting your name or your username, you know? Yeah. I like to keep things, you know, private. But, you know. As irritating as it might be, but, you know, that's why I like to have, and yeah, that's the way it is. 10 miles an hour for what? And 1.5 miles? Jeez Louise. So slow. We've got to be at Dunster for 11:39. Oh, we won't make that, that's for sure. Oh no, all of a sudden we're up to 25 again. Let's go. Full power. We can either thrash 31. That don't sound right. Sounds like an electric vehicle all of a sudden. That doesn't sound right, does it? That don't sound right, does it? It's probably a sound glitch. I know I've heard there've been bugs regarding the sounds of the 31, and that's probably the first time I've heard of it. And we've hit it well for that long. Wow. What's the time? 25 to 10. Okay. Yeah, if we finish... I'll see. We'll see what happens when the service is over, if there is any little running around to do. Like running around the coaches, or, you know, getting into another locomotive and attaching it to the coaches. We'll see. Just increase the throttle a bit. Need to get 20 miles, within 20 and over 20. Come on. I have to say I'm quite proud of the internet not busting up like it did last weekend. It survived the torture of streaming. I think it's now time to decrease the speed, I think. So near yet so far. Would be a good motto for West Somerset Railway. So near yet so far. Does wear you out, these streams, doesn't it? Doing these long journeys, or long services, I should say. I think we started the servicing game at 10:15 AM and it's now nearly 11:37, so it's been a long one, hasn't it? And we're way over the limit. Oh dearie me, we're gonna be, that's for sure. Might not be. Oh wow, we managed to get within the limit. Wow. Good brakes when they eventually apply. Bloody hell, it's 20 to 10, yeah I know. Just doing one run on West Somerset. Who'd have thought it'd be so long, so exhausting? Good grief. It's like doing a marathon. Could you imagine doing a 24-hour stream? And all it would be is West Somerset. By charity or something. Goodness me. That made the time fly by. I'd like to do that one day, far in the future, do a 24-hour stream for charity. That would be nice. And hopefully with better internet quality, and hopefully with some... when the game's a bit more polished. I hope to do that at some point in the future. It's good fun, that's what I like about it. And it's, of course, you know, when you do these charity live streams, you donate to a good cause. That's what I like. I like to do that. That is in my to-do list in the far, far future. But we're approaching Dunster now. 5 mile per hour limit. Yes, you've got to be joking. God. What the hell. I usually sit in the second man seat if that's possible. What, when driving? When driving, Jesus. Oh yeah, when you're in service mode and it's, you know, just roaming around. Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? You don't have to worry about stopping and accelerating and braking and signals and time. You can just sit back, relax and enjoy the view. Well, you can literally go train spotting in the game, of course, and as well as enjoying the experience from a different view. As well as, of course, in a more relaxing fashion. That's quiet. It isn't now. Okay, I thought the 31's audio completely buggered from the outside. But it's not. There's a little shed as well and siding there. Oh. Can't be asked to drive that slowly. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it does get a tad boring. But it's nice to have at least one go on West Somerset Road. We don't want to do it 24/7. No. Well, let's tackle all the scenarios again and all the services again. Just nice now and again to have a play on West Somerset. Makes it feel it makes it feel like a fresh experience, because you know you're revisiting it and you think, oh yeah, you know, I remember that. Especially with the new locos coming in that you can use, you're more on your toes then, and it's more a newer experience in my opinion. Right, now we've got to keep this pathetic speed limit of 5 miles per hour. Oh, it won't be long until we can go up to 25. Now the cat's calling me. Come on. There we go. Now you're probably hearing my cat meowing like mad. There you go. This is a challenge, trying to drive a 31 while seeing to a cat. How long until all the coaches have crossed the level crossing? I'm desperate to apply the power. Come on. Now. Now this is going to be a challenge now, because the cat wants to go out and I'm trying to drive this 31. Silly cat has to do it now, doesn't it? I'll just turn off the fog for a minute and let it slowly get up to 25 while I deal with this cat. Come on, I'm gonna go out. Go on then. Go on. It's alright, go on. Good boy. God. It's the most challenging service I've ever done. Cats. Learning how to a Welsh word. Good grief. Plus as well, trying to navigate my way through the perils of West Somerset. On different undulations, different speeds, different signals, but we've somehow managed to survive all of that. And the AWS. Thanks for reminding me. But now we're charging into Minehead of a terminating station. And the end of a long, 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 long service. Just got over 13 minutes till 10 o'clock. Got some emails. What is that? Just stuff about selling me crap. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone. Silly thing. Whoops. What is this phone doing? What are you doing, you stupid phone? Pathetic. Got an iPhone 10 and it's suffering. Can't handle it. Can't handle emails. Jeez Louise. Dearie me. Right. Shark Dude. Hello. How are you? Shark Dude 1211. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Danny Hollander. Just give it the peace. Let's just cruise in. Oh my good god, speaking of cruising. No, I can't have his service failing now. No, 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 no. AWS will kill me. Maybe not. And we're cruising in. I'm good. Excellent job, dude. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good start to your week. Unfortunately, my friend, the stream is nearing its end. We've just done the service with the 31, trying it out, surviving the perils of West Somerset on a cold, misty winter's day. But of course, you'll be able to rewatch the stream when it's finished. It'll be published. It will go up on my channel, and you can watch it as many times as you like. But it might be more in store if his service finishes and it asks me to uncouple and put the train in the sidings or something. I'll 31 in the sidings, and I'll do that. It's only a little bit more, isn't it? Good grief! Let's get up to speed. Come on. Oh, I don't know what it does. Possesses the power to kill someone. No, it saves the power of, you know, what is it, like acknowledges making sure you're awake or something? Making sure you're alert. Oh, look, it's a 52, it's not 47. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've never seen that. Hey, that's a nice way to end it. 52. Oh, that's a nice ending. May 52, nice to see you. Automatic warning system, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. And let's go to a stop. Hooray, we've done it. We've made it. We've made it. Oh, full time. Aston Villa 2, Newcastle United 0. Oh, alright. Newcastle. Steve Bruce has tasted defeat in his former club, Aston Villa. Danny Holland tells the drivers that the next signal is something other than green. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, Shark Dude, I didn't know either. Isn't that a nice sight to see at the end? Look, he A 52, would you believe it? That's nice. 4B a 47. Usually is a 47 sitting next to the water tower, but no, it's a 52 for a change. Oh, that's nice. Nice to see something different for a change. Alright, back into the cab. And we're gonna lock the doors. Oh, not finished yet. We've got to uncouple the coaches. So there is something to do. Where have we got to stop? Oh, down there. Okay. That's alright. I don't think the 31's sounding right. It sounds very, very quiet. In terms of... Oh, hello. Notification. Probably my tablet saying it's about to die. Hopefully it can last a little bit longer. Oh, hooray! There we go, we've completed it. Look at all those stations we made. Crocombe Heathfield, Stockumber, Willington Down, Doniford Holt, Watchet, Washford, Blue Anchor, Dunster, Minehead. Hey, oh, that's the service ended. That took 1 hour and 35 minutes. Wow, I'm going to quickly return to free mode and... Oh, 11 starts at... Service starts at 11:57. Oh, I'm not going to bother doing that. It's been long enough as it is. Well, there we go. That concludes this service. And of course, this stream. Yeah, good timing. Yeah, just in time, eh? But yeah, that concludes the service. That's probably the longest service I've ever done. Good lord. But yeah, that concludes tonight's stream on the 31 on the West Somerset Railway. So, yeah. See you in the next one? Yeah, no worries. Yes, of course, Shark Dude 1211. I will be doing another one on what, 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. What route I'll be tackling and what locomotive I'll be using, I don't know yet. I'll have to think about that in the next few days. But yeah, it's great to hear from you all. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and it was nice to chat to you all. And yeah, it's great to see you know, just have a laugh and just discuss various, you know, train bits and bobs. Why is there a German loco in the description? Oh yeah. Oh dear, is it broken? There we go. It's fixed. Otherwise, that's another glitch that Dovetail needs to fix. Yeah, but there we go. Right, I won't waste any more time. So I just want to say, yeah, thank you for the stream today, tonight I should say. Let's have a sip of tea. Oh, that's better. That's better. It makes my throat feel a bit better. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for all popping in and out of the stream, and love to chat to you all, and hope you enjoyed seeing the 31 in action on the West Somerset. So I'd just like to say thank you all for joining, watching, chatting, and we will see you on Friday for the next stream. Thank you everybody. Take care. Cheers now.